Hello everyone, today's topic is wine and cheese pairings. I've selected 4 of my favorite cheeses, 1 from California, 2 from France, and 1 from Germany to pair with our Ceja wines. First off, for those of you who are new to wine and cheese pairings, here are a few tips for great wine and cheese combinations. A great place to start is by selecting wines and cheeses from the same region, such as a Chianti and a Parmesan from Italy. Secondly, hard cheeses like a cheddar do much better with more tannic wines, while creamy, soft cheeses like a brie pair better with more acidic wines like a Sauvignon Blanc or a Chardonnay. Lastly, salty cheeses like Stilton are great with sweet wine like a Lake Harvest wine or port, which is a great substitute for dessert after dinner. The first cheese I've selected is from California, from Humboldt County, called Humboldt Fog. It's a goat milk cheese aged for 3 months with a velvety, creamy texture. The second cheese I've selected is from France. It's a hard and pasteurized sheep milk cheese produced in the French Pyrenees and aged for 2 months. The third cheese I've selected is called Mimolette, and it's French also, with French and Dutch origins. It's a hard cow's milk cheese aged for 18 months. The last cheese I've selected comes from Germany. It's called Cambozola. It's a pasteurized cow's milk cheese, which is a combination of French triple cream and Italian gorgonzola. I've selected these 4 Ceja wines to pair with the cheeses: 2008 Carneros Chardonnay, 2007 Carneros Pinot Noir, 2007 Carneros Merlot, and 2006 Lake Harvest white wine called Dulce Beso. These wines are balanced. They're all under 14% alcohol, fruit forward, and have nice bright acidity. They're great with your favorite dishes, whether it's French or Italian, and spicier foods like tacos, curries, and mole. And here is Ariel Ceja, my son. I've summoned him to taste these fabulous cheeses. I poured him a glass of Chardonnay, and here we have Humboldt Fog.
It looks like an ash.
Yes, it's a vegetable ash that it's placed actually on the outside of the cheese as well to make it sort of cake-like. And the cheese itself is tangy, it's very lush and rich.
This is a goat cheese?
It is a goat cheese from Humboldt County in California.
It's a beautiful pairing. As you said, the Humboldt Fog being quite creamy, I think it does definitely presents itself to be paired with something that has a lot of acidity, such as our Chardonnay, which is very clean, very steely, very crisp.
The next one is the Petite Basque, which is made in the Pyrenees, in the French side of the Pyrenees, and I poured you our Ceja Pinot Noir.
It's quite oily, kind of waxy almost.
Yes, it's made out of sheep's milk, and it's actually unpasteurized sheep's milk.
Almost reminds me of in Spain, what is the cheese? That's
Manchego?
Manchego, yeah. In terms of the texture, it's very good. You poured me Pinot.
Yes.
This one.
2007 Ceja Pinot Noir.
Typically, the kind of generality is the harder the cheese, the more likely it's better able to stand up to wines with bigger tannins.
Correct. The third one is Mimolette, and it's look at the beautiful color. It's actually
quite orange.
Yes, it is. Mimolette typically can be aged from 6 to 12 months to 18, and this is 18 months. This is cow's milk, yes.
And to pair this with our Merlot. I don't really know why, I just know that I like it. I can see how more of a hard wine might pair up better with the wine that's a bit more robust. I mean, hell, I think I could do this with the Chardonnay as well. Why not?
And that's absolutely true. I mean, people should try cheeses with whatever wines they like. I mean, look at the next one that we're going to try, which is a German cheese called Cambozola, and it's actually it's called brie, blue brie, because it's creamy, but yet it still is a mild brie. Yes,
Sorry.
please.
Looking at me.
And there's a little bit of drizzle honey over it. And this is going to be amazing with our Ceja Dulce Beso, our late harvest wine.
And kind of a mold characteristic.
It's the same actually mold that is used on Stilton and some other blue cheeses, except this is much milder.
I know you paired this with our Dulce Beso, a nice, very clean late harvest wine that also has and shares kind of honey, apricot. It's actually this being served cold kind of cuts through that kind of nice fattiness, which is really yummy. This was incredible. Thank you so much for including me on this wine and cheese pairing.
Well, thank you for being here. There will be so many more food and wine pairings in the future. Thanks for watching. Until next time, salud.